What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into Wolverine issue number 43, Sabretooth War Part 3. We have already seen the devastation that Sabretooth has brought to the doorstep of Wolverine, killing Fang, going into the X-Force facility, and massacring people. But now Laura has been kidnapped. Logan must figure out what they're gonna do next. What is their next move? How could they possibly take down Sabretooth and an army of drones of himself? Make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, we pick up in the old days. Little bit of nostalgia here for Sabretooth. Back when they were Team X. Back when Sabretooth and Wolverine worked side by side. If he's being honest with himself, part of him misses those days. Right now, the female Sabretooth known as Savage, she's laying into him. Camo as well, because Pretty Boy is dead. Sabretooth Cap is dead. They all thought that Sabretooth of this Earth had a plan, but now it looks like they are being led off of a cliff. They are all questioning his leadership after what went down. After not killing Logan. The truth is, Sabretooth has an entire army, and he seems to be wanting to waste it on one man. As the two of them fight this out, Laura simply watches. This fight coming to an end, the Sabretooth of 616 winning. Camo is saying we never should have helped you get those unbreakable bones back. That they were the fools in any dimension who would fight to get into a Weapon X compound. It appears the Sabretooth has upgraded himself. This is where our Sabretooth heads into a little secure room that he has. Inside this room, he has a box. This box, it talks to him. In fact, right now, it is showing a projection of Wolverine. It is showing the torment, the pain that he is in. But this box trying to figure out what happened to it. It is letting him know that he is dead. But Orchis had been experimenting using really mutant components. Their brain, their heart, anything that they could use. What this is Kid Omega. He is utilizing Kid Omega's mind, using it to read Wolverine's mind, to see what he's gonna do next, where he's gonna go next. This is keeping Sabretooth a step ahead, with Sabretooth telling the head to shut down for the night, that if anyone comes near his room to alert him. We see him shut down, temporarily, but then there is a huge burst, a whole blast that comes out of him, and then he shuts back down. This blast reaches Oya, aboard the Maroon, once part of Sabretooth's crew, but now they are just the Exiles. Currently in the Caribbean Sea, Quentin blasted an image of his death, showing it at the hands of Sabretooth, and so she runs out to speak with Third Eye. Third Eye saying that her mind sounds like a mosh pit, that whoever this individual was, he can see the energy still around her, but he lets her know that your friend is dead. Somehow, a part of him still lingers, and that is reaching out to you. And so they decide to go tell Necra, to let her know what is going on. Third Eye showing all the information that he has. Necra is hesitating because here on the Maroon, they have built a home for themselves. They have built something that Krakoa can never do. She worries about putting all of this at risk. But Oya does bring up the fact that Sabretooth is not gonna stop. We may have been chasing him all over the universes. We may have failed in doing so, but now he has popped his head up. We know exactly where he is. This is our opportunity to finally stop him, as we pick up in the fighting pit with the Sabretooths. Savage and Camo going at one another, but when Laura in her cage starts to try and really poke at their minds, they decide to gas her. Puts her into a weakened state. Savage opens up the door. Having enough of her talking, Savage freaking rips off her jaw. Rips out her tongue. This will take a while to heal back, but for the time, Savage is happy. But she also makes note that Laura is right. Right now, they're playing low status. They think that it is time to change things up a bit, to remove a Sabretooth from the seat of power. To do so, they need the help of Graydon Creed, the son of Victor Creed. They ejected him into another dimension. Now they have to track him down, thinking that a family reunion might be highly effective. The only problem, Graydon will be a ticking time bomb. He wants all of them dead, and so they have to be very careful on how to utilize him best. As we pick up with the Exiles, they have decided that they are going to go to war. Doug Ramsey had gave Necra the killing seed. When they had escaped the pit, when they fled Krakoa, she was supposed to use it on Sabretooth. She had hesitated before because she didn't know what it did, but now she doesn't care anymore. He's got an army. They've got a team. It is time for the Exiles to go to war. Picking up with Sabretooth late that evening, the mind of Quentin is talking in its sleep. Sabretooth didn't even know that the dead could dream, but it sounds like he's trying to keep something a secret. This is when we see a projection, almost like it's a treasure map, pointing out a specific location. Not sure what this location points out, but Sabretooth is about to go treasure hunting. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. A really relatively quick issue, not a whole lot of blood and gore in this one, at least in comparison to the last issue. I mean, Laura still got her jaw ripped off, but this one was hugely revealing. First, Kid Omega trapped inside of a box, constructed by Orcus. All their experimentation, this is one of those experiments. But it appears that Quentin has his own agenda. He's sending out messages when he can. So is this treasure map that he is showing supposedly in his sleep, is this a trap for Sabretooth? Sabretooth cocky enough to believe that this thing is working how he wants it to work. This could be Kid Omega just setting him up, setting the trap. But then we have Sabretooth really reminiscing of the past, going down nostalgia lane. Think about all his time with Team X and working side by side with Wolverine. Almost like he longs for those days. He misses those days. And it could just simply be the simplicity of those times. That there was no leading an army. There was no plan to be had. All they had to do was follow the orders that they were given and call it a day. And so part of him misses that. It misses the simplicity of just being a weapon, of being nothing more than a killing machine. Moreover, the Exiles have entered the battle. They have been living a relatively quiet life. All the Exiles still aboard, living in harmony, living in peace, and while they have tried hunting down Sabretooth, they kinda gave up the hunt for a while. But now that he has reappeared, now that Kid Omega has been murdered by him, Necra is finally going to take her opportunity and put Sabretooth down, using the death seed given to her by Cypher. We don't really know what this seed does, but man, am I interested in finding out. So let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories, if you want to get caught up on everything that is going on with the Sabretooth War. Go ahead, check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It's gonna get you completely caught up on everything that is going on with this series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership, much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. If you're unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the content we have coming out. And with that being said, until the next breakdown.